Welcome to Sports Bios, the definitive journey into the lives of athletic icons. I'm your host, Howard Closewell. Today, we embark on a fascinating exploration of one of the most towering figures in American sports history, George Herman Babe Ruth Jr., the Sultan of SWAT, the Colossus of Clout, and the Titan who redefined the game of baseball forever. Born on February 6, 1895, in the bustling city of Baltimore, Maryland, Babe Ruth's early life was marked by a unique blend of adversity, perseverance, and determination. As we delve into the formative years of this baseball legend, it becomes clear that his future success was not solely the result of natural talent, but rather the culmination of a complex interplay between his family background, education, and early influences. Ruth's father, George Herman Ruth Sr., was a lightning rod for controversy, often finding himself at odds with the law, while his mother, Kate Schamberger Ruth, provided a stabilizing force, instilling in her son the importance of discipline and hard work. The Ruth family resided in a humble home on Emory Street, in Baltimore's Pigtown neighborhood, an area notorious for its rough-and-tumble reputation. Despite the challenges posed by his environment, young Babe found solace in the nearby St. Mary's Industrial School for Boys, a Catholic orphanage and reform school that would play a pivotal role in shaping his future. It was here, under the watchful eye of Brother Matthias, a wise and compassionate mentor, that Ruth learned the value of perseverance, self-reliance, and dedication. As Ruth navigated his teenage years, he became increasingly drawn to the world of sports, particularly baseball. He spent countless hours practicing his pitching and hitting, often sneaking away from his chores to play ball with his friends in the vacant lots and alleys of Pigtown. The summer of 1913 proved pivotal, as Ruth was introduced to Jack Dunn, the owner of the Baltimore Orioles. Dunn, recognizing Ruth's raw talent, offered him a contract, marking the beginning of Babe's ascent to baseball immortality. The historical context of Ruth's early years is equally fascinating. Born in the aftermath of the Industrial Revolution, Ruth grew up in a city undergoing rapid transformation. The streets of Baltimore were filled with the sounds of horse-drawn carriages, street vendors, and the smell of smoke from the nearby factories. The country was on the cusp of a new era, one marked by innovation, progress, and social change. As we explore the early life of Babe Ruth, it becomes clear that his future success was not solely the result of natural talent, but rather the culmination of a complex interplay between his family background, education, and early influences. The tumultuous landscape of his childhood, marked by poverty, discipline, and perseverance, laid the foundation for a legacy that would captivate the nation and redefine the very fabric of American sports. Ruth's time at St. Mary's Industrial School had a profound impact on his development, both on and off the field. Brother Matthias' guidance and mentorship extended beyond the baseball diamond, teaching Ruth valuable life skills such as responsibility, teamwork, and respect for authority. These lessons would serve him well throughout his life, as he navigated the challenges of professional baseball and became an icon to millions. As we now delve into the remarkable achievements of this baseball legend, it becomes clear that Ruth's rise to fame was not solely the result of natural talent, but rather a combination of hard work, determination, and a bit of luck. In 1914, at just 19 years old, Ruth made his professional debut with the Baltimore Orioles, where he quickly gained attention for his impressive pitching skills. However, it was during his time with the Boston Red Sox, which began in 1914, that Ruth started to make a name for himself as a dominant left-handed pitcher. Ruth's early success on the mound was marked by a series of notable achievements, including a 2.44 ERA and a 22-9 record in 1916, helping the Red Sox win the World Series that year. However, it was his transition to the outfield, particularly with the New York Yankees, where he would find lasting fame and redefine the game of baseball forever. The year 1920 marked a turning point for Ruth, as he was sold to the Yankees and began to focus more on hitting, a decision that would catapult him into the record books. The Roaring Twenties were a transformative time for America, with jazz music filling the airwaves, flappers dancing in speakeasies, and baseball becoming an integral part of American culture. Ruth's larger-than-life personality, coupled with his incredible power at the plate, made him an instant sensation. His record-breaking 54 home runs in 1920, followed by 59 in 1921, and then 60 in 1927, captured the imagination of the nation as fans from all walks of life flocked to see him play. Ruth's impact on baseball cannot be overstated. He single-handedly changed the way teams approached the game, with his power-hitting style influencing generations of players to come. His on-field accomplishments, including 7 pennants and 4 World Series championships with the Yankees, solidified his status as one of the greatest players in baseball history. Beyond his impressive statistics, Ruth's legacy extends to the cultural impact he had on America during a time of great change. He was a true celebrity, gracing the covers of newspapers and magazines, starring in films and endorsing products. His rags-to-riches story from humble beginnings to international fame resonated deeply with the American public, making him a beloved figure across the country. As we explore Ruth's remarkable achievements, it becomes clear that his early life experiences played a significant role in shaping his character and motivations. The discipline and perseverance he learned at St. Mary's Industrial School, combined with the mentorship of Brother Matthias, laid the foundation for his success both on and off the field. His ability to adapt, from being a talented pitcher to becoming one of the greatest hitters in baseball history, is a testament to his resilience and determination. In conclusion, Babe Ruth's impact on baseball and American culture is immeasurable. As we now delve into the latter part of Ruth's career and his personal life, it becomes clear that his success was not without its challenges. The 1930s were a time of great change for Ruth, both on and off the field. His playing career began to slow down, and he faced increased competition from younger players. In 1932, at the age of 37, Ruth hit 341 with 41 home runs, but his overall production began to decline. Despite his struggles on the field, Ruth remained a beloved figure in American sports. He continued to be a draw for fans, and his larger-than-life personality made him a natural fit for the emerging world of radio and film. In 1932, Ruth starred in the film The Pride of the Yankees, which told the story of his life and career. Ruth's personal life was also undergoing significant changes during this period. He had married Helen Woodford in 1914, and the couple adopted a daughter, Julia, in 1921. However, their marriage was marked by infidelity and separation, and they eventually divorced in 1929. Ruth later married Claire Merritt Brooks in 1929, and the couple remained together until his death. One of the most significant events of Ruth's later career was his called shot in Game 3 of the 1932 World Series against the Chicago Cubs. With the Yankees trailing 4-3 in the bottom of the 5th inning, Ruth stepped up to the plate and hit a home run that gave the Yankees the lead. The incident has become one of the most enduring myths in baseball history, with many believing that Ruth had called his shot before hitting the home run. Ruth's legacy extends far beyond his on-field accomplishments. He was a true pioneer for the game of baseball, helping to popularize it during a time of great change and uncertainty. His impact on American culture is immeasurable, and he remains one of the most beloved figures in sports history. As Ruth's playing career came to an end, he began to focus more on his personal life and his legacy. He was elected into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1936 in his first year of eligibility, with an astonishing 95.1% of the vote. Ruth passed away on August 16, 1948, at the age of 53, due to complications from nasopharyngeal cancer. In the words of sports writer Grantland Rice, Ruth was a colossus, a mighty figure who bestrode the baseball world like a giant. His impact on the game of baseball and American culture continues to be felt today, and his legacy serves as a reminder of the power of hard work, determination, and a bit of luck. That's all for today's Sports Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Howard Closewell reminding you to keep shooting for your goals.